Hello and welcome to this new video. I recently posted a clip on Twitter of me escaping from people with this build. A build that I've been playing for quite a long time. Not just like a build that comes about because Jarvan's strong. A lot of people picked up Jarvan when there was like that whole thing going on with the Korea players and whatnot. But, I've been playing this for, I don't know, since like Season 3, Season 4. So I doubt anyone could sit here and question whether or not it's like a flavor of the month thing, or it's just, oh, Jarvan's strong right now. It's like, well, I mean, I played this to get the challenger last season, right? Like, what? And the season before that, come on. Well, I didn't actually get challenger the season before that. I ended up quitting the grind. But that aside, this is a video meant to try to highlight maybe some of the goals, some of the strategies, because I have no doubt in my mind with the amount of bookmarks that people were putting on my Twitter thing. People are gonna start trying this, and I never understood like why people didn't bother, and I attribute it to ego. I will always attribute it to ego. Some people will automatically look at something that's different from the norm and then dismiss it, right? It's not innovating to innovate, not for the purpose of like, oh, I'm an innovator. It's more like, here is an idea, I'm gonna test it, see if it's good, and then I did do that, and then it turned out to be pretty good. So a lot of people can't really fathom that, I guess, when it comes to League of Legends or anything outside of what they're comfortable with, right? And this is a repeated point that many people before me have made, but it definitely holds true right now. A lot of people don't quite understand. It's like, it's not to be hipster or to be cool, or rather it shouldn't be. It's more like, here are some things that we can work with, we can play with, right? That you might want to, that might yield good results, great results. And what I mean by this is like, most people adhere to the most basic build. They look at it and they think, oh, everyone does this, well, should be okay. But what if everyone were to do this other thing, right? Would the numbers be different? What if it takes a little bit of extra skill in order to actually pull it off? It's like, well, the numbers would look bad initially, right? It would be way worse of a win rate. But then, if I'm right, then, after, let's say, okay, I guess I'll explain it like this. A long time ago, I remember a writer talking about how, like, some champions will differ in win rate based on how much you've played. So it's like, if you play 10 games of Annie or Garen, very simple characters, you're probably going to have a higher win rate than if you were to play 10 games of Vayne and, like, Yasuo, right? Higher skill cap champions, higher skill floor, right? That's the important part there, where it's like it takes a lot more to do the most basic stuff on some of these champions. So it would make sense. Hold on. It would make sense that a build that is unfamiliar, or most people are unfamiliar with, or maybe they're not so sure about the goals of, would struggle, would naturally lose. They would sit there and they'd be like, oh well, I don't know how to play this build. It's like, what do I do with it? Do I go in? When can I go in? Right? How do I go in? It's that kind of stuff that puzzles a lot of people. And what the hell? Huh? Okay. Whoa! 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 Come back. What in the hell? Quite the ego in this Kaisa, hey? You suck. What an actual... that was just like ego manifest right there. He's like, yeah, I've got lethal tempo activated. Somehow I'll win this. Okay, well played, bro. Nice. Oh, is this guy dead? I hope he's not dead. Looks like he's dead. Where are my Krugs going? What? What? What just happened? KMS? Oh, you did. But yeah, like, if people don't understand the build and what to do with it, even if it looks simple, then of course they're gonna lose on it. And I love the win rate Andes on these ones. It's like, man, just think about it logically. Like, you have a very straightforward game plan and a strong champion. EQ and press R, and then Gore Drinker when you're low, right? Okay, what's that allow you to do? Well, enough, clearly. Allows you to do enough. But then you could go even further. You could even be a machine that like baits things out constantly. 4 melee champions here. Maybe you can force someone to use an ability and your cooldown's like half of theirs. So you use yours, you get out fast, and you have a huge shield to protect you on the way in case they hit you with, I don't know, like a Renekton Q, maybe even Silas W. Like, you know, you don't want to go like straight into melee range. You wanna be on the peripheral, maybe bait them to use something. Kaisa Q, Kaisa W, maybe even Singed using his W. And then here comes my EQ in 6 seconds, right? Something like that. These are the things that you guys see me do all the time that a lot of people will dismiss. You know, they try to say it. It's like, I have tangible evidence in front of my face. They always go to the peripheral arguments. Like, if they can't criticize it directly, it's always your opponent's bad, or you're playing on NA, or they could have done this, or even better, if I were playing that, I would have done this to you, and you would have died. It's like, dude, many have tried. So that's the thing. So your first item tends to be Serrated Dirk. You can get your tier early. You can get it like on your second back. I just get it a little bit early because I assume that I'm going to do well. But you oftentimes end up stacking it to 360 before you even get Fimbulwinter, so you don't actually want to be... No, just wait. Damn. Okay, I dodged though, Nice. Nice. Well played. I thought he would just immediately leave his ultimate out of Malzahar ultimate, so I just EQ'd. But I was also kind of okay with just tanking it. I have full HP. As I was saying, you oftentimes end up finishing your tier before you even get the Fimbulwinter, so you don't have to buy the tier first. But like I said, I tend to, you know, play for very greedy. Like I assume that I'm gonna get it. Doesn't always work out. Oftentimes I end up sitting on 360 tier, but it's not the worst. So basically what I'm saying is you could just opt for a double longsword. You don't have to do what I do. I'm just greedy. So he didn't drop a ward. Sometimes people drop wards before they die. I'm down to scan because I'm on 2 charges. Also, that's another one of the bonuses of Ingenious Hunter. I guess we could go over that first, the runes. Remember, you need Ingenious Hunter. This really tilted me when people were doing my W max way back in the day. Sometimes people will do my theory craft without doing all of it. If you're gonna do my theory craft, don't pretend you're improving on it when I've done this for so long and I've iterated tons, right? Just take the runes that I take, and I know this is not the best advice, but I think I'm okay with breaking the rule here. Just don't question it. Literally, just don't question it. Just take the fucking runes, man. Don't bother going, but what if I take Cosmic? Shut up, bro. Like, the whole point is that you have Ingenious Hunter. Wait, what? Okay, this guy ulted? I'm out. I'm out immediately. He's gonna dash forward and then I ulti. No? Okay. Okay, he's smart enough to not come forward. Which means he doesn't get the kill, but also... Oh, yeah, I'm down. Nice, got the knock up. Okay, good. I'm here. Ping my EQ. Fuck, I missed. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Unlucky. Is he gonna flash on me? I can EQ buffer. I don't want to EQ out right away. I'm down to bait a little bit. There we go. Nice. Gotta kite away from him so I don't get poisoned. Close. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Wow, he leashed me hard too, dude. Nice. I appreciate that a lot. Now, you could just back and get your Eclipse, but I'm down to greed a little bit. Just, you know, clear my shit, make sure I'm level 8. Oh, boy. I'm greeding for this shit, bro. You know I am. Oh, if I get the EQ, it's good. Dang. I tried. Oh, but my boy has me, though. Look at this. Oh, let's call it a bait, you know? And I get the 150? Oh my goodness, let's call it a bait. That's right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Just do the runes. Just do the fucking runes. All right. Don't be like, oh, I can innovate here. I've tried everything. Okay. You need Ingenious Hunter because it brings your Fimbulwinter down from an 8-second cooldown. Okay, 8 seconds. I'll explain why this is important. Down to like 5.4, something like that. What's 30%? Okay, it's 2.4. 8 minus 2.4. 5.6. Okay, 5.6. Yeah. 5.6 cooldown is really strong compared to 8. You think it's, oh, it's only 2 seconds. Well, look at your W cooldown, right? Your W cooldown went from, I think it was like 20 way back in the day down to 12. 20 to 12, down to 12, down to 8, down to up to 9 when they nerfed it, right? It's a 9 base cooldown. Okay? So your W and your Fimbulwinter need to be as close together as possible. And you're gonna get ability haste no matter what. So it's like, ooh, okay, nice. I layered it, kind of. I'm gonna flash. I don't like this guy. Nice. So yeah, if you have like an 8-second Fimbulwinter and a 5-second, you know, W, you're just gonna like randomly tap W and have it be wasted, and your Fimbulwinter's up in 3 seconds. You might as well have made your Fimbulwinter 10-second cooldown, because now you have to wait for a W. You can activate it through like Smite or maybe even EQ. Yes, 100%. The point is, when you have it close together, it makes it a little bit easier to track this shit and work with it, okay? So like, it also just makes it so that you can just do it earlier, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily to like tie it together with a W. Again, you can also smite, you can also EQ. You could even use red buff slow. And in some builds, you could even do like Cyrildas if you really want, just so that you're like permanently activating it. But it kind of makes it so that you can't really control when you do it. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. Nice buffer. He ults me, but it doesn't matter. Oh, no, Rakan's here. I smite this. Omega lol. I Q back to this. Good. I'm waiting for this. Okay. He's just dead. Nice. Wow, I have to go back to every single one of my points. So yeah, early game, work towards the Eclipse. You can get your Ionian boots before you get Eclipse, but getting Eclipse as soon as possible is really sick. And the reason why is because Eclipse also benefits from Ingenious Hunter. Eclipse is a 6-second cooldown. Do you guys remember when they took it down from an 8 to a 6? I used to split half and half between Eclipse and Strybreaker, because Strybreaker was also very good. Strybreaker also got buffed, by the way. But once Eclipse went down to a 6-second cooldown, that just made it mandatory that you go Eclipse. It's so fucking low. It's a 4-second cooldown on your shit. Like, that is insane. That is absolutely bonkers insane, okay? Like, I don't think I have to explain to you why having a 4-second cooldown shield at the size that it is ridiculous, especially with how it activates. It activates through 2 usages of spells. It's not a Thunderlord, it's not an Electrocute or whatever. It's only 2. So you can auto and E. You can auto and W, dude. Your W counts for Phase Rush as well. Remember this? I believe it counts for Eclipse. Even Smite, dude. All you need to do is just hit 2 things, and then boom, there's a shield. And you'll think, oh, well, Go Drinker healed, right? A lot of people are like, oh yeah, Gore Drinker healing, it's good. You can maybe go Ingenious for that. It's like, dude, you don't actually heal that much. Unless you're hitting multiple people. And if you're hitting multiple people, my argument has always been like, dude, if you're hitting multiple people, that means multiple people are in front of you, right? You're probably dead. In what scenario are you in front of 3 people and you're not just dead, dude? What? Right? The only case I could think of is like you knock them up and then you hit them. That's actually a really good argument. It's like, yeah, no, absolutely. You could knock up a lot of people and just like, you know, not take damage from them. And then also Gore Drinker. Oh, there's a ward here too, huh? I'm trying to go behind this guy. He just didn't care. Okay, let's fight him. Big shield. Go bush. Cut vision. Shit. No, dude. No, they also had a TP. Damn, I was hoping I would hit that EQ. That's my bad. Get her a little, got a little bit of speed too, huh? It would have been so nice to get that, but the Silas is also there. I also like walked on vision, so that was pretty stupid of me. I was too busy talking, huh? Super my bad. Never go for that. Just walk mid and then press your Herald or something, or just like wait until people push and then press Herald together. Just as a general point. But Oh, I gotta get the door in a second. There's definitely this disconnect once you get your Eclipse, where you're not really building anything. Because I'll be honest, Fimbulwinter has like the worst build path. It does. It has like barely any stats on it. Okay, you get useless mana. You never build Fimble for mana. That's not the point. A lot of people are like, you don't need mana. Jarvan has no mana problems, therefore Fimbulwinter is bad. It's like, wow, you're so stupid. But it's not about the mana, so you don't want that. Yeah, one second. I'll get it. Don't worry. Okay, I don't know how to explain to that person that I'm in the middle of a recording for a YouTube video, but I hope they just leave the door. It's fine. I just have a little delivery. But what am I trying to say here? So yeah, it is a long delay before you get the Fimbulwinter. It's not too long if you get ahead, but you're never gonna get ahead every single game. Let's say like 50-50, maybe not even 50-50. That's a pretty big number. Let's say like 20% of the games you get your Fimbulwinter pretty much on time. You see, I'm already 360 here, right? And I'm a little bit early on the tier, but around like 15 minutes would be super early, and then at least by 20 minutes you want this shit, right? You need this shit by like the 3rd dragon fight, because otherwise you just have no stats. You compare this to Shojin, yeah, it doesn't have the same stats, but the moment you actually get up and online, it's pretty dank. I'm gonna try to EQ. Okay, nice. We're at least there. Let's kill him. He's gonna W outside of that. Okay, wow, we killed him beforehand. Okay, yeah, you see how weak on stat. What the hell? Oh, I tried to Q flash and redirect my my thing. Oh, come here, bitch. Oh my god, he got his Kraken auto. I tried to Q to this and flash to the side to hit the Kaisa with the Q damage and the knockup, but I was on the ground. That's my bad. But yes, this is a point that people repeat a lot. It's like, yeah, I willingly take the huge loss in stats early, right, so that I can get this ungodly spike. And you'll see this now. I mean, you've seen this plenty, but I would assume that Twitter post and maybe people being curious would drive a lot of traffic to a video like this, because I'm probably going to title it like how to actually play this shit. So let's talk about how to play this shit. You get your Eclipse early, and you play it like normal Jarvan, just slightly less tanky because you're not getting health from Gore Drinker. So you're not just going to EQ into fucking everything, right? Obviously, as Jarvan, you want to be playing with your team, because when you knock up, you're not just knocking up for yourself, you're knocking up for your team. Right, so play with numbers. This is the most obvious thing you can do as a jungler, right? You're not like a Graves that can just go in and like 1v2 or like, you know, take out multiple people in general, okay? Like you'll never play Jarvan like a Graves, and I feel like a lot of people are spoiled with champions like Graves or like any other powerful like Lilia or some shit that have gameplay loops that involve running like multiple people. You can eventually get to doing that, but just on Eclipse, no, not necessarily, okay? But once you hit like once people start hitting items around the same time as you, assuming you're not accelerated, you will again, you know, feel the dip in stats. So just accommodate that. Just, you know, make sure you're playing especially safe. Don't like do what I did earlier actually. But once you hit Fimbulwinter, now you can do shit like this. I just tanked her full fucking hit, right? Walk away with a little bit of damage. I don't need to tank that hit. That's just kind of me demonstrating like, hey, look, I have a big shield, right? And remember, the shield grows in power with how many people are around you. So if there are 2 people or more, you're going to get a way bigger shield. 1v1, it's not as big. But look at this fucking shield. Look at this shield. I'm taking no damage. I'm basically taking no damage. Look at this fucking shield. Oh shit. I didn't get that fast enough. Okay, we're good though. We're good though. So you're like, wait, where did that shit come from? Well, if you fucking read it, right, it's not a mana item. This is a massive fucking shield. So to begin with, your W should be 1 point. Don't put points in W. You need your E cooldown, right? When you slow them, you activate Fimbulwinter, which can only be activated through slows if you're a melee. Otherwise, you have to immobilize. So if you build Fimbulwinter on a ranged champion, which I don't know why you would, unless you're like Thresh or something, you have to like use like hard CC. But your W counts. And it goes from a 220 shield to a 400. The number will obviously change, but in general, it goes from around 200, 250 to like fucking 400, 450, okay? It's absolutely bonkers like this, okay? I can get away with just... Oh, no, I can't get away with it. I thought my guy could just DPS him. I needed to ulti there, actually. Fuck, dude, he flashed on me. My bad. I wanted to get this tower. Just a little bit too jumpy about it. Sorry. I think we killed him though. Nice. And they have a ton of... They have a lot of auto attacking, hey? I shouldn't have gotten the longsword. I should have went straight to Frozen Heart. And people are like, yo, why don't you like Shojin? It's like, dude, I love Shojin. I love these items. I love Frozen Heart. But to pretend like I don't like them just because I don't build them immediately is really stupid. I always built Frozen Heart Spirit Visage, my classic combo, on every champion. Dude, Nidalee, Silas, even Jarvan now, right? Those are good. These are the best items to put together, man. They're just so good. Ton of haste, ton of like shielding and attrition on champions that can use it. So yes, Frozen Heart, very, very good. A little bit of synergy with the mana. You don't really care about the mana. If we do the math here, it's like 400 mana, I think 8%? 8% of the mana, so wait, you get 32 health, right? 8% of 400 is 32, so people are like, oh, it's so good, Frozen Heart's so good with him. No, idiot. Don't make an argument like that, because when you do the actual numbers, 32 health is not that much, right? So there are times where you might actually want randomness, right? Let's say they got Yone, they got Yone and a crit Kaisa. Like right now it's crit Kaisa, right? She's got, you know, Kraken Slayer and Navori. 100% I'm going randomness, right? You don't have to go Frozen Heart every single time. The reason why I'm going Frozen Heart is because, you know, this is not crit. Gwen is auto-attacking, but not crit. So it's like, I'd like the Frozen Solid passive a little bit more than I'd like the anti-crit, as much as it'd be valuable against the other guy. Look at this shield. I'm going to buffer over that, get a knock-up. Then I'm going to flash an ulti over here, force a Kaisa to ulti away, maybe hit him with the EQ. Damn, I missed. Okay, I'm going to smite. I got my Fibber and... Oh, I almost got... I think she was immune, that's why... Even if I had my W, I wouldn't have been able to tag it. I missed my EQ. I tried for a read on the Kaisa ultimate. I mean, she died, but I missed my EQ. If I got that knockup, I probably wouldn't have been DPS as hard. Would have been good though. Okay, next fight we win 100% because my ultimate's on a really low cooldown, and they don't have their Kaisa won't have their ultimate. This is the biggest thing, your ultimate economy, especially in Overwatch. If you play Overwatch, a lot of times you would just want to like shoot at the opponent, right? But oftentimes if you hit the opponent, yes, you build up your DPS ultimate, but you might give like the Zenyatta or like the Lucio their ultimate a lot faster. They can generate that shit a lot faster. So it's like sometimes against ADCs, Xayah ultimate, Kaisa ultimate, I'm down to full send a fight instead of 50-50 the Baron. And maybe not the worst 50-50, just to make sure that the next fight we win. This is the same principle of like why you don't want to flash sometimes and you want to just die. If you flash off tempo, if you flash like 2 minutes before a dragon comes up, that means you won't have your flash for a dragon, and you'll also get it at a random point 2 minutes after the dragon's up. And it's like, okay, what are you gonna do then? So typically you want your flash timer to be on the same time as like important objectives. Okay, a lot of people like to flash for no reason. They flash for like 300 gold. It's like, damn, 300 gold does not matter as much later as it does early when it comes to how much value you could get out of a flash. Because typically flash is used to get like a kill, right? You get 1 kill, you get 2 kills at most in the early game. But flash can be used to win a team fight later. And a team fight will equal a lot more than 200 gold, 300 gold, something like that. So keep that in mind. When Jarvan presses R, you want to go for value, okay? Sometimes you don't need to press R. I try to hold R whenever I can. Wouldn't it make sense, right? It's like, if you can win the game without ever having to use an ability, you probably would, right? But then using an ability might, you know, expedite the process. But is that at a cost? Well, you don't have that ability now, right? So basic abilities you don't care so much, but ultimate abilities you do. Okay, so this is just like a general point for Jarvan. It's like, fucking don't flash unless it's for something important. Don't use your ultimate unless it's something important. A lot of people like to just fucking dump. So I'm down to EQ here, get both of them. I'm not ulting anything. No one can follow up anyway. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the Gwen. Try to EQ her. Okay, they're dead. We need to run. We need to run because these guys are coming up. We can't do anything here. Let's just go for the Baron. No. Let's... Oh, whoa. Okay, this guy's gonna dash forward. I think I just leave. Yeah. It's time to leave. I got you? Okay. Let's leave. Whoa, dude. Okay. I think I might need an ultimate. The moment he dashes. Peace. Okay. I don't need ulti. Let's go. Oh. Let's get him out of this. Good. Line up with my EQ. Damn. Yeah, so the way Jarvan plays here, when you're at this stage, I know a lot of people will be like, well, I'm not like a super stat stick. No, exactly. Like, you don't have like 3,000 health and a ton of AD from like Shojin and Black Cleaver and stuff. Of course. Absolutely, you don't even have that many resistances. But you do have the benefit of infinite fucking shields, or basically infinite shields. So play in and out. Play on your EQ cooldown. You know, you EQ, you W, you tank a little bit. If you need to stand in front of your opponent and, you know, throw your 180 auto, then okay, yeah, throw your autos out, right? Like, it's not exactly like you do 0 damage. It's not like you do 1,000,000. Just, you know, play if you can. I don't know how to explain it to people. It's actually tough. I've never tried to explain how to play safely. Most people just kind of like, oh, if I go in, I have to go in. I think that's what catches a lot of people. They play Jarvan as a champion that only goes in and does not get the fuck out. That's why they build Guardian Angel. It's like, well, instead of building Guardian Angel, why don't you build stats that makes it so that you can get the fuck out and get that second EQ? Because once you spawn, you're spawning with 30% HP. You're probably dead, bro. You're probably dead. A lot of cases where GA happens, like, it's not up to you. You're dead. That's why I like Johnny's a lot better. Okay, so here, team fight of 3. I have to lead. My guy's G8. I have to tank. I have to tank in front. Make sure Gwen's hitting me. Okay, they go for him anyway. Wow, this sucks. I die immediately because I'm tanking 3 people trying to play for my guy, right? I probably should have ulted. So this is a case where I'm kind of baited into helping my teammate when normally what I want to do is EQ those 3 people and leave, right? Because if I have phase rush and a proc it, I leave to the left here. I don't get hit by Gwen. I don't get hit by Kai'Sa. But, you know, Warwick's just there. This is a case where even if you had Gore Drinker and Shojin, you would die anyways. So I didn't follow my principle because I wanted to play for the GA. So hopefully you can learn off that mistake. I know it sounds really silly when I'm telling you to do one thing and I show you the other, but take it as a demonstration as to why you shouldn't fucking play the way a lot of people would. Okay, I wish I could run that back and show you what happens if I EQ there, tag all my shields, and then run away. Wait for my EQ, let the Warwick die, re-engage when my team actually gets there, and then press ulti on the Kai'Sa in the back. That would have been really nice. Try to play that out in your head. Go re-watch that scene. Play it out in your head, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Thanks for watching. I hope this taught you at least something.